If you're a spaz, I can promise you nobody likes rolling with you, and you should stop being a spaz before you hurt yourself or somebody else. So instead of just chastising you, let me tell you how you can do it. The easiest way to do it is to simply not have any competitive rolls for the next 2 months and just flow. So why will this help kill your spazziness? Well, you're probably spazzy because you are unsure about where you need to go, but you really want to win. You really want to do well during the roll. And you're unsure about where your body needs to go and orient itself. And so you throw the stray knee, you bridge, and you explode in an uncontrolled way that can sometimes injure yourself or your training partner because you're not sure of the positions yet. So take some time outside of trying to win in your roll and simply flow. And go through the positions. Just go from one position to the next. Defend, escape, pass guard, sweep, look for submissions, but do it all slowly and with a cooperative training partner so that you don't need these uncontrolled explosive movements, which is what spazzing is. Spazzing is uncontrolled explosive movement, and it's something that you need to kill in your game because it is going to injure you or somebody else. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I promise you, no one likes rolling with a spaz. So, no competitive rolls for 2 months, only flows. The other thing that you can do is to get into a roll with the intention of letting your opponent win, letting your training partner win. It's not quite the same thing as flowing, but it's going to remove the desire to win from the roll, and it's going to remove your ego from the situation because you're going in with the intention of losing. So, you can overpower your desire to win and simply have a nice roll where you let your training partner do whatever they want, and you only make minimal movements to defend and move around. Again, you don't need to do this for most of your rolls. You just need to do this to kill your spazziness in the very beginning. So when you go back to having competitive rolls, if you still are spazzing a little bit and your desire to win is just overpowering your instincts about what you should do to keep yourself or your training partner safe, then you need to start doing other stuff like this in order to kill your ego and let yourself be more comfortable with losing in a training exchange. Because oftentimes when people spaz, it's because they just can't handle losing a training exchange mentally. And you have to be able to do that. You have to be able to do that in order to progress in Jiu-Jitsu. Get over it, and then just continue grappling and working on getting better. Now, lastly, if you are a spaz, I want you to roll mostly or almost exclusively with the upper ranks because they can handle your spazziness better than somebody who is also new. Someone who's also new does not know with the same proficiency as an upper rank how to keep themselves and you safe from your spazziness. So I want you to roll with the upper ranks because while you're working through the problems that you have with your spazziness, you can roll with people that are less likely to injure you or injure themselves because of your spazziness. Upper ranks are, okay? So purple, brown, black belts, great training partners for you in the very beginning if you're having trouble spazzing and not rolling in a controlled way. So I highly recommend you do all three of those things if you need to in order to get rid of your spazziness. Number one, and the most important one, just for 2 months, no competitive rolls, only flowing. Number two, go into a roll with the intention of being okay with losing and letting your opponent win. Number three, roll with more upper ranks. If you do those things, I promise you, you will kill your spazziness and everybody's going to like rolling with you way, way more. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Drop a comment if you disagree or if there's something that you want to expand upon. And make sure you smash the thumbs up button. All of this stuff really helps us, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.